of what does it mean to optimize your workforce and to deliver quality service by really focusing on two elements. Plan the work, do the work. What ClickSoftware does is really offer you a set of optimization algorithms, software in the back office, in the cloud, in the mobile devices. All of them are aimed at this focal aspect of the business, doing the things right. We are in the business of mobile workforce management and service optimization, which is about extending customer relationship management beyond the contact center. All I want is customer loyalty and investors' loyalty. With this, I'd like to take you into an exciting new technology that we have been developing as the individual personal assistant. We named it Click Butler, following the idea of the classic butlers of the English lord. Essentially, if you look deep at what these butlers used to have as characteristics, clearly they were smart, right? They were not just dumb servants. But not just that, they were able to anticipate what the Lord needs and really act on it proactively. With the notion of Click Butler, what we are trying to do is to include in every mobile device a twin persona of the user that essentially is with him all day long, including when he is asleep, and watch out for him for any kind of important data he needs or some other actions needs to be taken, as I will shortly illustrate. And the beauty is that the higher the intelligence of the software, the easier it is to use it. So we don't have to be afraid of the sophistication. And of course, more business results are being generated. Scenario number one. Let's look at a typical field service technician. We call him Frank, I believe. And he starts the day, and he has a certain job to do. If you look at a typical software, he will swipe to the list of jobs for the day. He will open the first one, realize that the job is, let's say, at Bank of America on Main Street number 1. He will then copy the address, swipe to navigation, paste it into navigation, get instruction results, and he is driving. He drives to Bank of America, he parks the car. Now he swipes to the contact list to see who should be seeing him at reception. He dials, he speaks with him, he goes there. He goes to the 17th floor to fix the job. Oops, forgot my spare part. He goes down 17th floor to his car to pick up the spare part and so forth. That's not unusual dialogue. If you look at every step of this swiping and typing and reading and copying and pasting, this could easily consume, let's say, 12 on average, 12 or 10 minutes per job. Now, what if we could save only 5 minutes per job? If you do 5 jobs per day, it's a substantial number. And indeed, with the Click Butler technology, you can do it. The butler will prompt him by saying, your first job is at Bank of America on 1 Main Street. Would you like navigation instructions? As he drives, 10 minutes before arriving, it is the Click Butler who will prompt him by saying, your contact point at Bank of America are ABC. Which one would you like to call? When he gets to the parking lot and he starts walking, it will remind him, hey, did you remember to take your spare part? Programming each one of these steps, if you think about it creatively, is relatively easy. But that's really only the beginning, because I can give you a zillion other situations. And the question is, how can I identify ahead of time all these contexts and really act on them in the proper manner? This is what people call artificial intelligence, and I will not go into details how to do it. But that's just one example. Let's take another one, okay? Let's take Shirley. She is a shift manager. She wakes up in the morning. She found out that 2 people called in sick. Peter and Patricia called in sick. For Shirley, it presents a major problem. Now she has to look for a replacement. And there are all sorts of rules, union rules, availability rules. She needs to go through the list, and this could ruin her morning. Click Butler. As soon as she wakes up in the morning, it is the butler who will prompt her by saying, good morning, Shirley. Good news and bad news. The bad news is that 2 guys called in sick. The good news is I'm on top of it. I'll let you know when I resolve the problem. What he's doing is actually going by the rules of the union and other availability rules and other skills matching rules and the like, and he finds out who is available today to do this job. He will contact them, get replies, and bingo, 20 minutes later, say, good news, Shirley, John, and Jim will cover for these two people who are missing. The panic timer I showed before. What do you think? What percentage of the technicians will not remember to activate it when they go into this remote facility? Some of them, with the butler configuration, it will be the butler who will tell him, sir, you are now entering into a remote facility. I'm activating the panic timer for you. Generally speaking, we at ClickSoftware, we focus on the business functionality of the mobile devices. We do not focus on any device management or synchronization or security or the like. So far, we already have over 140 business mobility apps in the App Store, fully focused on the mobile workforce for service. And I believe that every one of them is welcome to go to the App Store in our website and enjoy it.